Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Sunday Satsang. And we start with energizing exercises and with a prayer. O Infinite Spirit, recharge my body with the cosmic energy. Recharge my mind with thy concentration. And recharge my soul with thy ever-new joy. O eternal youth of body and mind, abide within me forever and forever. And first, exercise, double breathe with palm touching. One more time. Calf recharging, left side. Tense and relax gradually. Ankle rotation 3 times each direction. Calf right side, again, tense and relax gradually. 3 times. And ankle rotation 3 times each direction. Calf forearm, left side, tense and relax, and tight upper arm. Left side, tense gradually and relax. Calf forearm, tense, hold, relax, tight upper arm, hold and relax. One more time. Calf forearm, relax and tight upper arm. Right side, calf forearm, tense, hold and gradually relax. Tight upper arm, relax. Calf forearm, tight upper arm. One more time, calf forearm and tight upper arm. Both sides together, calves, forearms, tense, hold and relax. Tight upper arms, relax. Calves, forearms, relax. Tight upper arms, relax. One more time. Calves, forearms, and tight upper arms, and relax. And buttock and chest, left side together. Relax. And right side, buttock and chest. Relax. Left and right. And one more time. Left and right. Back recharging. First, lower part of your back, left side of your lower back, and right. Left and right. And one more time, left and right. Middle part of your back, again, left, tense, relax, right. Left and right. And one more time, left and right. Upper part of your back, again, left side, tense, relax, right, left and right, and left and right. Shoulder rotation with your fingers on your shoulders, and 3 times one direction with tension and another direction. Throat recharging, first for front part, tense and relax 3 times, and then left and right, left, right, left and right, and left and right. Neck recharges with tensional double breathing. And relax, and small circles with tension. 3 times one direction, 3 times another direction, and without tension, with relaxation 3 times again, each direction. Spine recharging. Hips and shoulders goes in opposite direction. Circles 3 times each direction. Spine stretching from side to side. Spinal adjusting. Every vertebra goes in and up. Upper body, upper back, twisting with your arms 3 times every side. And relax. Skull tapping. Try to cover all your head completely. Do this actively exercise. Awake your brain. And scalp massage again. The rotation from side to side. And try to cover all your scalp, all your head. Medulla oblongata. 3 times. Circle each direction and with double breathing and tension. Biceps recharging. Left biceps tense and relax, and right. Left and right. And one more time, left and right. And relax 20 part of your body. First tense whole entire body with double breathing. Hold and relax gradually. And go from part to part. Left foot tense, relax. Right foot tense and relax. Left calf and right calf. Left thighs and right. Left buttock, right buttock, lower abdomen, stomach. Left forearm, right forearm. Left upper arm, right upper arm. Left chest, right chest. Left neck, right front and neck from your back. And now we tense and hold every part of our body. So left foot, right, left calf, right, left thighs, right, left buttock, right, abdomen, stomach, left forearm, right, left upper arm, right, left chest, right, neck. Tense, hold, and now relax just neck and relax your chest, right, left, for upper arm, right, left, forearm, right and left, stomach, abdomen, buttock, left, right and left, thighs, right, left, calf, right, left, and foot, right and left. Again, bring your chin to your chest, tense your body with double breathing, hold, and gradually relax. Take a breath and lift weights up 3 times. Double breathing with elbow touching. Pulling weights from sides 3 times. Tense and relax. Tense and relax. Rotation with tension goes faster and faster and faster, and relax and change direction. and relax. And pull weights in front. And relax. Finger recharging to the sides, front, and overhead. 4 parts, arm recharging with double breathing. Single arm lifting, left and right. Lift very heavy bucket and relax. Up, and one more time, left and right. The same bucket from side, left and relax, and right. Relax, left and right. And one more time, left and right. Walking in place. Bring your knees high. Keep breathing. Can smile, enjoy this process. Activating energy in your body. And running in place. A little bit more. And relax. Take a breath. And continue with fencing exercise. 3 times. And big arm rotation. 3 times each direction with tension and relaxation. And opposite. And relax. Stomach recharging. First pull in and hold. Take breath out. Take a breath. Again, breath out and pull in and out. Pumping your stomach. And churning your stomach. Go from side to side. Again, breath out. And relax. And now first exercise, double breathing with palm touching. Calf recharging, left side. 3 times. Ankle rotation. Right side. Ankle rotation. And hips recharging, right side. 3 times, circle in each direction. And right side. And the last exercise, double breathing without tension. Close your eyes, bring your gaze into the point between eyebrows. When you want to breathe in, bring your palms to your heart center. And when you want, breathe out. Just stretch your arms in front. Feel openness in your body and more energy. Om. And I invite Amit ji to start with the chanting.
Let's start with the invocation. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tvam Namami Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu Cha Sakha Tvameva Vidya Dravidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Let's offer a prayer together. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, friend, beloved God, great Gurus, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashay, Swami Shri Yukteswar Ji, Paramahansa Yogananda Ji, saints and sages of all religions, beloved Swami Ji, we humbly bow before all of you. Divine Masters, we invoke your presence in this satsang. Fill us with your joy. Fill us with your love. Make us channels of your love into everything that we do and to everyone that we meet. We are your children, here to act as your instruments. Guide us, bless us. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Jai. 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 This next chant we will take into a meditation. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Shri Yogananda, guide to inner freedom, steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Steal into my heart of hearts, banish my delusions. Let's meditate. We'll meditate till about 7:20 or a little over that. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Welcome everyone. Today we will have Swamiji video. So we will watch Swamiji now. So those who are in person, we may want to sort of adjust ourselves accordingly. This is about a 17-minute video. So that's all we will listen today. And those who are online, if you cannot see him or cannot hear him, please type quickly so that we can make sure that everybody is able. So now you should be able to see and hear him. Okay.
We've been talking about the need to withdraw senses. Actually, the whole process of achieving God and union with God is a withdrawal from that which is not God. We have to withdraw. I've used the illustration before, and it's a good one, that to get through a whole field of ice on a lake, you can't break the whole field, but you can drill at one point. And science will never be able to give you that truth, but their ego can. If you can go back into your own source, that source from which you came and everything came, God is center everywhere, circumference nowhere. If you can get through that one point, yours is the center of the universe. And once you penetrate with that thought, then you become one with everything. But the thing is that we have to withdraw into that spot. We can't drill outwardly. Science takes you outward. Meditation takes you inward. And gradually you have to get rid of all these false self-definitions. And the more you do so, the more you will find that behind everything, behind thoughts, feelings, everything is God. Therefore, Krishna says here, the senses are declared to be superior to the body since they convey perception. So the senses by themselves have no light, no energy, no consciousness. It's that there is perception in them. You have to withdraw from the senses to perception itself. The mind is superior to the senses, both inner and outer, since it is the perceiver. And then the discriminating intellect is superior to the mind, since it understands what it perceives. And the self is superior to the discriminating intellect, since it is both perception and understanding. So you see, we have to gradually withdraw into our own center. Like the tortoise, Krishna says, which withdraws its limbs, so we must withdraw our energy from the senses into the infinite in ourselves, our own infinity, that center, which is the center of everything. And this we can do by constantly telling ourselves, not this, I'm not that outward thing, I'm withdrawing from that. Everything you think of, feel, don't say I have to destroy it. Sometimes that works, usually it doesn't. Sometimes usually you can just withdraw from that. Do you like wine? Withdraw from that, you don't need it. Do you like power? Withdraw from that, what will it give you? It's a very good thing to think of the reason why different delusions are not good for you, why they don't give you what you want. In fact, there's one infallible fact about every delusion: it always breaks its promises. You can count on it. So the desire that people have for power and money and fame and all the things that they want, travel, etc., don't get rid of them by saying no, no, no. You'll find yourself find often those desires will only become stronger if you do. I gave you the illustration of the man who was told by his guru not to think of monkeys. Well, of course, that's all he could think about. So when you try not to think about things, that's what you tend to think about. So withdraw from that thought rather than giving it up, just withdraw. The way to withdraw is go deeper into the self. Release. Don't fight, release. And then you will find bit by bit that the more you give up, I've told you before that the four aspects of mind are Mon, Bodhi, Ahankar, Chitta. Chitta is the real binding thing, because it says, I like this, I want this, or I don't like this. So you withdraw from your likes and dislikes, withdraw from the thing that pulls you outward, and just say, I don't really need anything. Then you withdraw from the ego, and as a means of withdrawing from the ego, give up the thought of this being the why. Intellect can be a great trap. So you want to withdraw from that and withdraw from the mind. Gradually get back to that superior self. Now, this is a very interesting definition. My guru used to say that the center of ego is in the medulla oblongata. And Ramana Maharshi said the center is in the heart. And I used to think, well, my basic premise is that no two realized persons can teach self-contradictory teachings. And so I understood then, because I read my guru's book, that I understood the center of this whole universe and everything, this empyrean, as he uses the word. I cognized as a point of intuitive perception in my heart. So finally, after giving up the ego, which in universal tradition of bow is a sign of humility, that's because you release the energy here. And it's certainly true if somebody's proud like that. But when you've given up that ego, then you get to the inner self. The inner self is not the ego. The center of your true being, it lies in chitta, in the feeling. This is why Patanjali said, Yogas chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is the neutralization of the feelings, the whirlpool of feeling in your heart. This is where you finally need to release your attachment, release the grip of, then you go into the infinite. Now, how do you get rid of it that way? Well, the heart is the center of all feelings, of emotions and so on. And if you allow yourself to get emotional, you'll feel that it's here. But your emotions can take you downward in the spine. They can take you outward into the world. You need to direct the energy from the heart upward to the point between the eyebrows. And this is what Ananda Pune, a great saint in India, I said to her once that I felt a very great feeling of cleanliness and bliss in my mind. And she said, this is wonderful, but you must learn to direct that energy upward. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it teaches that you should think of the heart as a lotus and direct all its petals upward toward the brain and toward the point between the eyebrows. This is, when you do that, to meditate on the heart is good. Otherwise, you will be only perhaps stirring your emotions. So it's important to understand that the secret of Bhakti Yoga is not just emotional devotion, but that devotion which leads you toward inner calmness. In fact, without that calmness, you can't really have devotion. So Arjuna, as Krishna is teaching Arjuna, to withdraw gradually from all of these perceptions, to withdraw from the intellect, to understand, and I have found this to be true, that if I try to reason a thing out, it's very difficult. It's like putting pieces together in a jigsaw puzzle. But if I give it to God and let Him guide my understanding, all of a sudden I do understand. And I've written many pieces of music, over 400, but I've never struggled to decide whether the melody should go up or down. I've only decided I wanted to write a melody on this, and this subject. Then I have given it up to God and told Him to give me a melody. Suddenly it's there. I have found that with this intuitive power, I can get the answer. And a very interesting thing is that sometimes I have sought an answer and sought it for a long time and couldn't get the answer to it. Then somebody would ask that question, and suddenly I knew the answer. Because then I was giving, I wasn't just thinking. And in giving to that other person, I called on God's inspiration, and suddenly I knew it. So we must learn to withdraw the intellect into the infinite, not to try to puzzle things out, but when you have a puzzle, turn it within, withdraw it, offer it up. And this, in that case, is the broadcasting station of a radio, you might say, and the heart is the receiving set. So you send your question out this way, but then hear the answer in your heart. And if you do it right, the method is infallible. I have found again and again that even in very mundane things, if I practice it this way, if I asked in this way, I knew what I had to do. And I think that very few people would have been able to do what I have done in my life, because very few people know the secret. I have started so many communities, 8 communities on 3 continents, but it hasn't been I who did it. It's not an easy thing to get a lot of people. We have about 1,000 people living in our different communities, besides the thousands and thousands outside them who still live in the world, who live their life, but follow these teachings. And how would I get that answer? How would I know how to handle those situations? So many things come up, so many doubts, so many confusions, that I have found that if I give it to God, He shows me what to do. I just know what is right. So it's not my skill. The extent to which I think is my skill, I would fail. But if I don't think I'm doing it, and I let Him give me the answer, it's amazing how infallibly He does. So make this your guidance. Don't depend on your intelligence. Your intelligence won't give it to you. The more calm you are in yourself, and the more you ask your question in calmness, the more you receive it in calmness, suddenly you will know. I don't mean that stupid people will find God. To be really intelligent, this is the secret of genius. That if you want to do something, whether in the arts or in anything else, offer it to God. Let Him give you that inspiration. I found in the arts that a very important clue or whatever to write work in the arts is to ask, what does it do for my state of consciousness? I remember going into a hotel in Holland a few years ago, and displayed right next to the front desk proudly was an absolutely horrible picture. It was gross, it was low consciousness, it said nothing at all that was worthwhile. And I don't consider that good art. Good art should be that which, ask yourself this question: the artist who produced that work, would I like him to have come into my home as a guest? If you would not, then don't look at his art. I have to say that my own opinion of Picasso's is not everybody else's. I think he was completely confused. His eye up here, another eye down there. At least he had a good sense of humor. One time he had a painting displayed, and people said, "Oh, what a wonderful work!" And he finally told them the secret of it. It was painted by my monkey. Well, as I say, he could laugh at himself, and that was good. One time, somebody declared it was showed him a painting of his, and he said, "That's a fake Picasso." And the other person said, "But here he's got your signature. Don't you think I could paint a fake Picasso as well as anybody else?" So I do enjoy that sense of humor, but I don't enjoy his work. I would not care to have him in my home. I think that's the best criterion. Would I like to have this artist as a friend? Would I like to welcome into my home? Art should express something which is uplifting. And actually, it's so strange in this last 100 and something years. Art has been just a debased thing. People haven't had a sense of what was right or wrong. In the scientists, people say that there's no morality, there's no meaning in life, there's no purpose. And their art shows it. You're showing art is something that is completely without value. I think that a good work of art does not depend on whether it's realistic or impressionistic or surrealistic. It depends on your inner consciousness. If you have an uplifted consciousness, even a surreal work will uplift you. If you have a debased consciousness, it won't matter if it's impressionistic or realistic or anything else. Don't think of the form of art, think of the spirit of it. And this is how we should be in our lives too. Think, we're living in an age of great confusion on these points. Therefore, I want to emphasize it. Do those things which inspire you. And don't think that they're worthwhile just because nobody can understand them or because they're new and different. None of those things are real. So withdraw from the world and its involvements. And the more you find yourself guided by God, I have found that inspiring melodies come to me, but I don't create them myself. That's why I say I've never done anything in my life, because I've let Him do it through me. But I've been amazed to see how wonderfully He can do it if I open myself to that flow. So when I write a melody, I open myself to it. I hold my mind, my heart up, and say, give me a melody that says that. And all of a sudden it comes. I don't have to work for it. You'll be amazed how much, if you really allow God to work through you, how well you can do everything. And this is true in business. It's true in the most mundane activities. It's true in your studies. I remember many times I have, in my studies, just tuned into the subject rather than think my way through them. The way I passed my Greek exam was a very good example, because I just was so bored with Greek, and I never went to class. I never did, I don't think I did any assignments, or if I did, it was one or two. And the professor, when the exam time was coming around, said several times, well, of course, there are some people here who might as well not appear for the exam. Everybody looked at me and laughed. But when it came time to study, I kept putting it off until the last night, and I thought, my God, I've got to do something. I really didn't expect to flunk that exam. I planned to pass it, but I don't know how I could have done so, with how I could have thought that with any common sense. Nonetheless, the night before I sat for that exam, I told myself, you're a Greek. And suddenly I found myself in tune with that aspect of divine consciousness which speaks Greek. Those people, thoughts are universally, not individually rooted. And if you tune into the source of all that, you find yourself, you can know anything and do anything. And I found that with that affirmation of being a Greek, suddenly I knew Greek. And I can't say that I could know it if I hadn't studied it all or didn't have a book to go by. But I will say that many times in my life, I've even done that. The more you just say, God is doing it, and I'm in tune with Him, and I want to tune into that aspect of divine consciousness, which contains that particular ray of knowledge, you'll be amazed at how much you can do in life, in all fields. If you want inspiration as a mathematician, you'll get guidance as a mathematician. If you want it in poetry, you'll get it in poetry. If you want it in business, you'll get it in business. But the more you act to seeking inner inspiration, the more wisdom will come to you, and you will understand what Krishna is saying here in the Bhagavad Gita. Curiously.
We'll just take a moment of silence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's do an arti now. Please stand. Shri Guru Deva
Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Amen. Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Amen. Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Amen. Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva Amen. Shri Guru Deva Om, Shri Guru Deva.
And by sharing the blessings of this evening, the vibrations of the masters with everyone as we chant Om 3 times together. Divine Mother, may thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of our devotion, and may we be able to awaken your love in all hearts. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you everyone here and online for attending the satsang. There will be some announcements, Oksana? No announcements? Huh?
We have a level 1 starting Saturday.
Please come.
Thank you, Amit. Om Guru. Yeah, so there are 2 announcements. There's a level 1 class starting on Saturday at 3:30. So anyone, it's in English. So anyone, if you know anyone who wants to learn meditation, you can pass on the message to them. And on Sunday, 11 o'clock on Sunday, there's a healing session, healing workshop on hurt emotions, healing from hurt emotions. So the hurt emotions is basically our chitta. This is how we deal with, the yama of ahimsa and getting over grief, our anger. So many emotions we have, all of them coming from the heart. So it's a very important topic for healing. So please join in. Om Guru.